Recorded?
I am? Oh,
yeah.
Shoot, recording all my mistakes.
Hi. That's still a somersault. As a martial artist and a stage combat instructor and martial arts instructor, I have to say that falling and rolling is some of the most important movement skills in general that one can learn. Especially because usually we do tend to have to fall in a theatrical production. I mean, often it's way more common to find falling, say, than it is to find slapping or certainly a sword fight or anything that elaborate. So for an actor to learn how to fall and fall safely and fall effectively, to look good, but yet be safe and not hurt themselves while they have to fall, say, every night for an entire month-long run is very important. And for martial artists to be able to fall and roll and be at one with the floor, rolls can be excellent evasions and great looking in demos. So that's why I wanted to have one episode of this specifically geared towards mostly our friendship with the floor in falls and rolls. So I hope you enjoy yourself.
Oh, cool.
Is that a touch?
The other day,
Don't call attention to it. Notice it. Oh!
step. That's 1, 2, 3.
This happened well, but not well enough. Okay.
You have to roll.
I have stronger feet.
Oh. I like that. These are the 2 rules I decided are the essential rules for all falling and rolling. And that falling and rolling is the most important thing to learn in martial arts or in stage combat or in life. Rule number 1 is get low before you go. So I'm 5'9", I fall all the way from up here. It's going to be painful no matter how good I am. But if I get really low first, then roll, that is keeping me safe. Same thing with the falls. That's how you stay safe. You're in control of your weight. You get really low to the floor before you touch the floor, basically. That's the deal. So that's the first rule. Get low before you go. The second rule is put your meat down, not your bones. I actually did say that a lot in stage combat class, where like this, you don't want to land with this, you don't want to land like this on your wrist because that's spiral fracture land. You want to land on the big meaty parts like lats, like butt, not like tailbone. Like, so those are the 2 main things. If you just remember those 2 things, getting low first, then putting your meat down, then you've got safe and realistic looking falls, or rolls, same thing with You don't want to roll down your spine, you want to roll over your shoulder diagonally. So it's the same rules for a roll or for a fall.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Go.
Right this way.
Whoa! Oh, man, not cool. Not cool at all.
I'm sorry.
Oh! Really not cool.
Yeah.
Recorded.
Oh,
Yeah.
recording all my mistakes in the video.
Hi. That's still the summer song. 2, 3, 4. Kind of went one more. Why don't you cry and then do a back roll?
Back roll? Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Whee. Oh, that was lovely.
Come here.
What?
I'll punch you into a...
You're doing great, Jane.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. Everyone clap. Let's freeze. Damn. That may or may not.
Go ahead.
The thing Jen doesn't want you to know about stage combat, it's all real. You pretty much just make it up as you go along. If you're fighting somebody, you really try to hurt them. Otherwise, it doesn't look like a real fight. And when you land on your bones. They're harder than your muscles. Your joints are built for absorbing the weight of your body. It just makes sense. And if there's a weapon, if there's a chair or a fire extinguisher or a light bulb or a hot cup of beverage, perfect. Use it on your opponent. Otherwise, it won't look real. That's
what are you doing with my laptop?
No, don't!
What's going on? So that's why I spend an entire podcast episode all on falling and rolling. Is just like I tell my martial arts students, same thing, theatrical combat, to fall and roll. Not only is it really important, but it's probably something you'll run into more often than a fight or a punch or a slap, or certainly than weapons fighting. So that's why we did an entire episode on that. Anyway, so that's why, and thank you very much. Shields are down.
Hi guys, wait, one thing before we go. I just wanted to say. Go ahead and do it, please.
So next week then? Yeah?
Next week, cool. See ya.
Peace.
Podcast is about publicity for the club.